So, here's the weird thing, and I call this weird, but at the same time I called it smart, but yeah. Now, I know I already did a video talking about, pretty much talking about the whole slew of movies that have just been announced by Marvel for Phase 3. And the first one I said was Captain America Serpent Society. I didn't realize till right after I posted that video that that was nothing more than Marvel trying to throw us off. Well, not Marvel, I mean, someone apparently in the higher-up said, oh, it's Serpent Society, not Civil War, so, yeah. Someone clearly goofed, and then they went, oh, it's Civil War. It's Civil War, sorry. So yeah, someone made a mistake online and said Serpent Society and not Civil War. So I apologize, and it's funny because I found that out right after I posted the damn video. All the others are right. You know, Black Panther, Captain Marvel, all of them, they're right. It's just that the Civil War one is the only one that I was just like, oh, you did that right after I posted the video. Son of a bitch. So, yeah. So I do apologize for the mess up, and I know about 10 people already, about a few people have already said, actually, it's Civil War. I know, I didn't know that, but remember, I didn't know that until right after I posted the video. Everyone said, oh, it's Serpent Society, it's the Serpent Society, not Civil War. Oh, it's Civil War. Son of a bitch. That was my reaction when, you know, that was my whole reaction to, discovering the whole, the goof right after I posted that. I was like, damn it, I knew I should have waited a little longer. Oh well, it's done is done. So anyway, I just want to give my thoughts real quick, because again, you know, a lot of people have been talking about the whole Captain America 3 being Civil War. Now, Civil War is a story that you either really like or really hate. For the majority, it's really hate. I'm among that. On the other side, though, I think it can work. I think a Civil War movie done right you can make it work. Now, obviously, there are some characters you can't have in here: the X-Men, the Fantastic Four, and obviously Spider-Man, who played a major role in Civil War. But you still have Captain America and Iron Man, and a whole lot of other characters. And when you think about it, Civil War is a logical place to go, especially in a Captain America movie. Let me explain. What's the government been like the whole goddamn time since Iron Man first showed up in the first Iron Man movie? The government has been completely terrified of superheroes working outside the law. And you know what? It's kind of right, because you have a guy who has an armor that can take on the military. You've got a giant green monster running around, a literal god, 2 assassins, and there have been other superheroes popping up. And yeah, when you think about it, what's been caused lately? And also, let's face it. Let's look at the list. An alien invasion happened. You can't really blame the Avengers for that, but S.H.I.E.L.D. kind of accidentally helped that along with the Tesseract, the Cosmic Cube. So we have, an alien invasion decimated New York and killed thousands upon millions of people, and not to mention billions of dollars in property damage. You also have their highest government group, S.H.I.E.L.D., that has been infiltrated by a major terrorist group that was formed by the Nazis since the 1940s. Yeah, finding that out, and then having said group being torn down by Captain America. Then you have Iron Man, and also a terrorist who used Iron Man's kind of like Iron Man's own technology. So they've been really terrified, and also I think what's going to really spark off Civil War is what happens in Age of Ultron, because let's face it, in this universe, Tony Stark built Ultron to protect people. Instead, it goes haywire and kills a lot of people. So yeah, the government in Age of Ultron, the government's probably going to be like, okay, that's it, the last straw, you're all getting registered. So, in a way, Civil War in this universe makes a lot more sense than it did in the original comic Inception, where it was just like, oh, this happened because it was all Nick Fury's fault. When really, instead of punishing Nick Fury and all that, well, they did, but it was a lot more I felt like this story kind of dragged and it lost its purpose. That's the thing with Civil War. It could have worked. That's what I'm really upset about with the whole event. It could have worked, but then it just became heroes fighting heroes for no fucking reason. Other than, oh, let's watch heroes fight heroes, and then have them split for a while, and then come back together and siege, and yeah. So it could have worked, but then it just became shock value after shock value after shock value after shock value. That's what really bugged me about Civil War, is that it lost its political purpose, and, it lost its whole reasoning and just became one big, government is bad, we need to all be free and we're gonna fight each other, Captain America died, and there's a Thor clone. But I think the people, the directors from Winter Soldier who are staying on to do Civil War probably have a better idea of how to do this. I mean, it'll be shortened down. You can leave all the political aspect in there. You can leave the political intrigue, the whole two sides of the same coin with Thor and not Thor and Iron Man, Captain America and Iron Man really working out. I think it can work a lot better. I think as a movie, if you keep to the core of what Civil War was meant to be, I think you have something. I really think you might have a good story. I mean, obviously they adapted a great Ed Brubaker story. Civil War wasn't done by Ed Brubaker. I mean, he did some of the tie-ins, and this will probably lead into Bucky Cap. Sebastian Stan becoming Captain America. I still forget which movie is Chris Evans' final movie as Captain America. I can't remember if it's Captain America 3 or Avengers 3. I can't remember which. But yeah, once again, I am kind of interested in them doing Civil War. Would I have liked to see the Serpent Society? Yeah. But hey, I actually think if they can do a whole event and keep to what the comic was meant to be, I think you have something there, rather than just be, let's be shock value everywhere! You get a shock value, and you get a shock value! Everybody gets a shock value! That's what I don't want it to be. Thankfully, I think it won't be that. Hopefully. But all in all, again, I do apologize for that. It's just, I kind of dropped the ball there because I didn't wait till it was officially confirmed that it was going to be Civil War and not called Serpent Society. Other than that, yeah, all the other movies are confirmed, and those are the titles they're going by. Thor Ragnarok, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Black Panther, all that good shit. But yeah, I don't know why, out of all of them, the Captain America movie's the one you dropped the ball on. Thanks a lot, Internet. And to think I trusted you. I trusted you. Anyway, so you guys tell me, what do you guys think of Captain America, the third Captain America movie being Civil War? Do you guys like the idea? Do you guys hate the idea? I really want to know. And again, I do apologize for the mishap. I know I should have waited for the whole. I should have really waited until it was officially, and saying, it's Captain America Serpent Society. I should have done a little more digging, but it should have been called Civil War right out the gate. Anyway, so once again, I want to thank everyone, and you guys tell me, what do you guys think of Captain America, the third Captain America movie being Civil War? So anyway, once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.